Hi, I'm Ernest Dickerson, and welcome to Trailers from Hell. Today I'm going to talk to you about Pupi Avati's masterpiece of horror, Zeder. Pupi Avati may be the best Italian director of horror cinema you've never heard of. And yet he's given us three very interesting horror films. The first being The House with Laughing Windows, his last one being Arcane Sorcerer, and then there's this one that we're going to talk about today, Zeder. This film is a perfect ball of string mystery, where what at first appears to be an innocent minor fact becomes a ball of string that, as you unwind it, takes you in further and further into the unknown, leading to who knows where. Gabriele Lavia plays Stefano, a struggling young writer who is given an old typewriter as a birthday present by his wife. One night he discovers a series of mysterious words imprinted on the ribbon. Words that state, quote, "The boundaries of death will finally be destroyed." Thinking he's found an idea for his new novel, he sets out trying to find the typewriter's previous owner, only to stumble across a decades-old international conspiracy to bring the dead back to life. On that ribbon was part of an essay written by a scientist named Paolo Zeder, discussing the existence of K-zones, areas where death ceases to exist. According to Zeder, bodies buried in the zones can return from the dead. Stefano soon learns that too much knowledge can get you killed, or worse. Zeder has been described as the thinking man's zombie film. It holds back on the blood and gore, instead focusing on a strong narrative full of mystery and intrigue, more like an extended episode of X-Files in a morbid neo-Gothic setting. Don't expect jump scares here. This is a slow burn horror film, but that slow unraveling of string in Avati's hands is expertly handled and is quite chilling. Stefano becomes more and more obsessed with his quest to find out more about Zeder and his legacy. An obsession that puts his life and that of his wife in deadly peril. His snooping eventually leads him to an old, imposing, expressionistic hulk of a building in the country. It is here he will come to face with pure horror. The slow burn horror of this film leads us to haunting imagery, but the signature image is this: the POV of a video camera placed inside a coffin, recording a dead man as he revives, coming back to life, looking at us, and laughing in evil triumph. Now, there are story similarities between Zeder and Stephen King's Pet Sematary, but King's book was published in the US in November of 1983, while Zeder was released in Italy in August of 1983. And Zeder must have been in production months or even a year before, so why the similarities is anybody's guess. If you only like your zombie flicks to be of the bloody, gory, flesh-munching kind, this movie may not be for you. But if you're interested in seeing a movie with genuinely creepy atmosphere, mixed with intriguing but horrific metaphysical concepts, that mixes science and superstition to make the hair stand up on the back of your neck, Zeder is for you. No!